Hello, welcome to our playthrough of Civilization 7, and now let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to our second playthrough of Civilization 7. A one-long series, but this time we'll be playing as Ada Lovelace. So we're going to start as Ada Lovelace. So cities receive +2 science per age when you complete a civic mastery. Oh. So cities, not settlements, cities. Gotcha. This resets at the start of each age. That makes sense. Gain culture equal to 50% of your total science per turn when you complete a tech mastery. So we're looking at completing civic masteries to crank our science, and our science masteries to crank our civs. Okay. My god, this is insane. I will tell you right now. With great work slot. Okay. What mementos have we unlocked? Like, the science mementos just feel broken all around. But the mementos we have unlocked, free attribute points, duly noted, 200 extra gold per age. This could actually be good for us, because that would allow us to guarantee get a settler as quick as possible. I would say I want to switch that at a later date. Social policy slots is not a bad one. 50 gold for every 100 tiles explored. After... So 50 influence after a tech or civic mastery. So it's just you get here, you finished a mastery, here's a 50 influence. Not per tech or mastery. Not a bad combo with her. Probably a better combo. And that's just flat out broken. For every specialist. Well, that's a later age thing. We're not doing peace deals. These are the known world. We are actually going to take Lydian Lion. Because that'll guarantee we can get a settler in the Antiquities Age. So, we're not doing specialists, so we don't need to worry about that. We are doing tech masteries. Per brick. I mean, this just scales, so we're gonna do this. This is just gonna scale so much. So definitely we're gonna start with the Eel Banner and Lydian Lion, and then we'll probably switch to something else. We're gonna start in the Antiquity Age.
We must fully appreciate.
Now, the question is, we cannot play as Meyer. If you take a science leader, Ada Lovelace, Benjamin Franklin, Catherine the Great, the unique district breaks the game as a mine. So, we can't choose mine. We can't choose anything else. So let's take a look at these. This is +2 golden resources. Unique naval unit. A trade ship. For adjacent wonders and other wallet. So you could stack these and get a lot of gold and culture. That actually appeals to me. Carthage can only have one city. Okay. So cannot use, receives a second merchant to the colonists. In district. So, free camel, production, gold, and food. Can be purchased in towns. Wait, what? Wow. Wow, that's actually very powerful. This would allow for building a strong base. Want to try Carthage? Build a ton of coastal cities, and you can just shotgun the exploration age with a ton of gold, very large towns, a ton of production. Carthage is actually a choice, and I do mean that. This is Egypt. Dutch and navigable rivers. Oh, Egypt has its point, but it can't be built into. I'm leaning towards Carthage, I'm not gonna lie. Just to see what it's like. We do want a lot of culture, because we want to go for culture stuff. Science feeds our culture, or culture feeds our science. Gold is good. But we have to have navigable rivers, and I'm worried about not having navigable rivers. I'm still buildable. Happiness and culture for quarters and wonders. Okay, so we get a bonus influence. We get to the Oracle. Get the Logius. This is about suzerain. There's no guarantee I'll be a suzerain, but that is a choice. On, let's see. Oh, yeah, but I don't like building the Great Walls. Really leaning towards Carthage. As weird as it seems. Khmer is food. Okay. 1 per settlement. Districts on rivers does not remove the natural yield of the tile. That's actually pretty interesting. Gain additional Pantheon. Settler unit. Happiness and happiness. Oh, but we had a lot of happiness. So I think we either, as weird as it sounds, we're either going to do Carthage. On Mayora. Quarters and wonders from mountains and wonders. And this is just more happiness. Okay. So this is just a lot of happiness. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no. You know what it is? I think their leader. Where is he? There's a leader. No, not you. Where is he? There's a leader. There. Mayora with him is broken. Right? Because he gets... basically, you get so much happiness, you just start cranking the growth, means you can just spiral out of control with how fast you grow. So, yes. So, again, antiquity.
The language of science, we must fully
can't choose Maya.
Feel, seize the
okay.
unseen.
Plus 1 food. 1 golden food. Persia. Well, we're not going to do Persia. Culture and gold. Well, no. And then Rome. Plus 1 culture and districts in the capital and city centers in town. Plus 1 culture and gold for every unique tradition in the government. Plus 4 gold and influence. Plus 3 happiness and culture. Honestly, Rome, Greek, and Carthage appeal to me. Because there is something to be said. Coast and navigable rivers. For just having one city, not worrying about economic control, and just going straight for science and culture. If you just happen to get economic, then you just happen to get it. And just cranking production and not worrying about, like, there's just one city we focus on. This is going to be built in town, which is huge. Quarters and wonders. If +2 if placed on rough terrain, adjacency for wonders. +2 for each city state you are choosing. So even at endgame, you would need really, well, I guess it does add up. You know what? Let's do something wacky. We're gonna do Carthage. That does give us Spain. Oh, we are gonna unlock Britain no matter what. So we have to play as Britain in the final age. Let's do Carthage. Difficulty Governor, Game Speed Standard, Map Type. We're gonna do Terra Invictus. Terra Incognita. Map size large. Advanced options. Now, I thought this was starting. Like, there will be 8 people on the starting continent. But we set it to 5, and at 5, no one spawns on the new continent. And I want people to spawn the new continent. So we're going to try with 8. We are going to just do standard difficulty, which is Governor. We'll start in Antiquity. We're playing as Ada Lovelace as Carthage. Let's get about an hour into this game and see what happens. And what Terra Incognita does is we will start on a continent, but the new continent will be random.
The children of Tyre come from afar to claim their destiny. From the center of the world, they will command an empire that knows no equal.
So from childhood, Ada Lovelace inspected the world through a scientist's eyes. Forging a path between intellectualism and imagination, she applied her mathematical mind to the 19th century's most cutting-edge experiments. Working with mechanical computers, which made calculations using gears and punch cards, she designed the first computer program, establishing the field of computing over a century before technology caught up to her vision. Carthaginian Empire, from humble colony to economic hegemony. Carthage rose from the shores of North Africa to dominate the Mediterranean Sea. Its sleek ships ferried goods and riches all over the known world, while at home, the city of Carthage was famed for its master craftsmen and deep agricultural knowledge. Competition with first Greece, then Rome, honed renowned generals and a powerful navy, but war was Carthage's undoing, and the city was destroyed in 146 BCE. We get cavalry, can only be purchased and are more expensive, but for every unique city resource assigned to our capital, we get +1 combat strength and an ignore zone of control. We get a unique colonist, Carthaginian settler, +1 embarked movement and +1 population if settled adjacent to a resource. We get the Chthon, +2 production, +1 production for each coast, river, navigable river, and wonder. It's ageless. And the Dockyard, +2 gold and +1 food adjacency for resources, districts, and wonders. And we can only ever have 1 city. So let's see how this pays off. Oh, what I do need to do, hold on. Options. Game. Tutorial level. Only warnings. Confirm changes. So, if we take a look. Alright, so let's think about this. If we settle here, 1, 2, 3, pretty much everything we see we get. Settling next to the Kowlin, not the worst. We eventually get a camel, we get dates. Yeah, this feels like a good starting point. So we will go ahead and settle right here. Like, I could move in 1. Oh no, I guess I can't. I could move up 1, which would be a gamble. We still get everything, but that does allow us to settle next to 2 cities. Yeah, so, sorry. Plus, if settled adjacent to... Alright, we're going to do an experiment. So, save game, experiment 1. We're also going to save game as stream 1 and stream 2. So, resume. If I settle here, choose production, double scout, always. Okay, so we don't get the growth bonus. Okay. That's what I was curious about. We're immediately going to step over here. Choose a tech. Honestly, I think you want to go pottery or animal husbandry first. So what? I think we got more. If I had to guess, I think we have more clay pits and plantation. So we'll do pottery first. Pop this. You can't see around the mountains. 1, 2. Okay. Well, I think we actually do want to step over one, because if we settle here, we can get to the other side of these mountains. So there's a good culture happiness right there. And we don't lose any resources. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's load up the experiment. I think we'll lose a turn? We'll be stepping onto...
The children of Tyre come from afar to claim their destiny. From the center of the world, they will command an empire that knows no equal.
Right. Begin game. So if we step over one... Yeah, we lose a turn to founding. That's fine. And then we settle here. We don't lose anything. We queue up double scout again. Next turn. Scout goes... however long it takes to get there. We can grow the city right away. So, farm, coastal town. Technology-wise, animal husbandry is food on pastures, food on plantations. Sailing is food. Well, we could grab sailing early. And grab the fishing boats now, although 7, 7, and 7. Plantations and clay pits, pastures, camps, and more. I think we do pottery next. We grow the city. I think we want growth. If you grab this, we can grab this. And I'm hoping we can wrap around this one. Step 1. Next turn. Trigger this. That's a bit more important. Granary. We build the granary here. That allows us to get up to here. Yeah, this is going to either be production or science. We do get a production boost from the water. So let me put the granary here for now. triggering a growth event. Oh, it's got to be built first. Right, that makes sense. Oh, I don't like how close that was. I don't like how close that was either. And this guy, yeah, we don't have a choice. Alright, hold on. You go here. You go here. Oh, yeah, look. 1, 2, 3. So we're just out of range of this. Scout warrior after that for now. Now we can grow the city. Why can't we grow there? Okay. Oh, we can grab the dates. Why can't I grow here? Ah, shit. So we have no way to build... Well, maybe if we wrap around the coast, we can build into here. But look, happiness and culture right here would be amazing. Or there. So we have two very good spots. Well, we can't purchase a settler yet. Okay.
All
Okay, next we'll grab husbandry. New continent, we can choose a civic. We're gonna rush. What are our unique civics? Dockyard. Right, so we want these as quick as possible, but I think you also want to rush mysticism. Choose a government. We like culture, we like science. Food. There's a lot to be said for oligarchy. It allows us to grow very fast. It allows us to build buildings quicker. However, knowing this is a stronger... We're going to take despotism for the science. We have a social policy. We're going to take tool making first. You step there. You step there. Next turn. Step there. Are we on the bottom? Alright, so a city down here. Not a bad grab. Archer to Carthage. We have the gold. I will grab the science. And now we can build a brick here. So I guess the question is... I want to leave this. Do you spread out with your first... I don't think we're going to build anything here. Oh, hold on. Oddly enough, these two as ageless, and then slapping something down here, production-wise, that gets bonuses from not the worst. So let's build that there. And production is king. So we'll do this for now.
The cage.
Great. New tech. And now we'll grab sailing. We can grow this. Why can't I grow here? That confuses me. Maybe because this isn't built yet. How long until that builds? 3 turns. Alright. We are going to want water at some point. Let's grab the camels now. Yes. Alright. So we can potentially... So, K port something else, and then we can slide into here. That's a long time. So in the future, huge science here. Okay. Grab those. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Alright. So we're definitely going to want a city down here. So let's think. 1, 2, 3. Show me. Where are you suggesting? 1, 2, 3 gets us to here. But we want to be near the coast. So 3, 2, 1. Actually not a bad spot, despite the fact that we don't get the happiness from water. This gets us to water and a lot of land to grow to. Yeah, no culture bonuses, no science bonuses though. Though there is some good bonuses out here. You might have to disperse them. Celebration. Takes 75 damage. 16 turns. I've got the gold. I'm gonna grab the happiness. Next turn. And then try to get the hell out of Dodge. And that's why I didn't take the damage. I will grab production now. So now we need a saw pit. What? So the K... well, the K doesn't have to go here. Our unique district can go here. And then the Quay can go here. That doesn't quite get us around, but it does get us close. So. Why can't I build... oh. So can I not... so I can build the saw pit here, but not here. Well, there's no really good bonuses here. 1, 2, 3. If I'm gonna put a wonder, it's gonna be here. So I will go ahead and build the saw pit there. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna need the warriors and the slingers. So I think we build like this. How much gold to purchase a building? Alright, so knowing we're gonna put the saw pit here. Right. We're building the brickyard here. So if we're gonna slap the saw pit here, which we're gonna do. Oh, right, but if I do that... oh, we can build a colonist. Alright, let's go ahead. Purchase our first colonist. Yeah, they need to be dispersed. I think we set you up down here. Oh, we got 2! Oh, that was... you can actually go to sleep then. I think we have to disperse them. Okay, hold on. Outside of range, we'll take the culture boost. We'll take a step to the left and pop the radar again. Because we don't want to settle inland. There. Pop the radar, if we can help it. We want to be on the coast. You actually need to swing by Leventa. We need to see our path to the... we'll put you on alert. Actually, here, hold on. We'll step you here, and then put you on alert. And you're headed to here. I think this is the best place to settle. Gives us room to expand. Yes. Okay, this is what I was curious about. So our third settler is probably going to go here. 3, 2, 1. Somewhere in here. Yeah, definitely. We need to disperse Laventa. We are going to need combat. Can grow a city. Okay, now we can grow here. We'll grab that. Build the saw pit. I still think here's a good spot. So we'll do this. Okay. You rest. Yeah, so we're looking at our third settlement here. Right? 3, 2... Oh, whoa, 1. It does limit. Because if we settle here, it's only 1, 2. And then, like, out to here. So we can go here, here. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, along here. So we lose these 2? No. We lose these 4. Do we go one more down? Alright, hold on. How does this read? And +1 if set. You know what? Let's do an experiment. If we settle here, oh, you know what we could do is just go down 1. Oh, but we can't. There's someone down here. Hello. Is that what I'm seeing? This is still next. 1, 2, 3. That still gets us to the water fairly quickly. We step here. Looks like we're gonna get this inlet. If we settle here, will we get 2 extra or just 1? So let's save. Experiment 1. So, the way I read this... If settled to an adjacent resource, we get... No matter how many, we get 2. So we should get 2 if we settle here, right? Grab the food. Grab the food. Yes! So no matter... Ooh, actually, this is a pretty good spot, then. There's a mountain there. We can do science here or here, as weird as it seems. Here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we go here. Never mind. Yeah, so doesn't matter how many you settle next to, you only get +1. So, culture, food and happiness, resources. So this has to go here. But this bonus can go here, this bonus can go here. We're not making any culture, though, so it's better off as gold and happiness. For now. Okay, just out of curiosity. All right, 3, 2, 1. So we want to settle in here somewhere. So that Laventa has to go away. So we are going to annihilate Laventa. So after mysticism, I will rush discipline, and then we will do our Carthage civics. Culture. 1 pop in Carthage. I don't think I need it. I do need this.
There is another world.
So discipline. Choose a pantheon. So, do we want influence, culture, a little bit of everything, or wisdom? We're gonna try God of Wisdom. Because last time we did God of Culture. Although, God of the Sea, that does give us potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 5 production. And we are a seafaring species. And eventually, this will go away. I wonder which is better. Plus 10% production? Or God of the Sea? I'm going to do God of the Sea. Next turn. I know it's not in the power game, sure. So there's sealing. Sailing. So now we'll grab masonry for the culture, because we need monuments. And we can't grab masteries yet. Yeah. So masonry, then writing, then mastery, irrigation is the plan. That is subject to change. Oh, we are halfway through, so let me go ahead and run an ad. Don't know how well we're doing. That means there's another... Alright. Step here. Pop. And now he needs to heal. But that does mean there's another mean tribe down here. So we definitely need combat units. Fairly soon, I would say. So you go ahead and heal. Okay. Gold-wise, not enough. But if you're growing, knowing we're going to have a fishing quay, at least here, I'm gonna grab the water stone. I think that is just out of range. If I had stepped one more over, I could have grabbed the fish. I almost want to go back, actually. Load up game. Cancel. Experiment 1. Load. We're early enough in the game. I think that fish is worth it at this stage. I don't know if I'll get to it.
The children of Tyre come from afar to claim their destiny. From the center of the world, they will
it does mean we will lose. No? Will we lose a +1? Hold on. So if we step one more over, we're still next to a resource, and we'll settle here. Because that gets us the fish. Gets us a little more, right? So we should still get 2. 1 there. One there. Yeah, so you still get 2. Now the fish is in range. It's a little better. All right. No point in assigning that to anything. I will... Yeah, that can't go there. That has to go there. I will take the dates and throw them in there. You heal where you are. We haven't grabbed this yet. We grabbed this.
There is another world.
Oh, do we want culture? Ooh. Let's grab the gold, because we have 4 settlements. Alright, and then you're headed back in this direction. We can choose a civic. We are now rushing discipline, because we're going to come under combat. We can choose a pantheon. So a quarter is just something that's placed. Right. Hold on. Let's check. Districts. No. Orders. Buildings. Quarters. Oh, 2 non-wall buildings from the same age. So a district is just when a building is placed. A quarter is it takes 2 buildings to make a quarter. I think for the Pantheon, we go God of the Sea. Because we're Carthage, and it feels right.
The fair.
Grab sailing. I still think masonry is the way to go, so you can get monuments and production boosts. Into the water, please. And now we can. There is a lot of hostile city-states. So now we can grab the dyes, the fish, the sheep, the wine. Right? 1, 2. Oh no, the wine's still out of range. But we got a lot of coastal tiles. So this city has a lot of potential for growth. This feels like a better settle knowing this is there. Alright. Rest. Getting there is gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, we're gonna need a city here. Production. An altar. So an altar... We're gonna need the fishing quay. The fishing quay has to go here. The altar would give us 1 production, 2 production rate. So, the altar can be replaced, and there's no adjacency bonuses. Except for wonders. I don't know if we'll get to a wonder in this playthrough, so I feel like going altar first, then fishing quay is a good way to go. We can choose a celebration. We're gonna grab... Ooh. We grab the infantry. That's 3. Maybe we get a couple of slingers out and then go through this. Let's grab the infantry. Confirm. We will grab tool making now. Really? Only 3. Still only 3. Alright. Step 1. This is a problem. Actually, hold on. If we take a look at this, I'm not sure we're going to go any further south. Let's befriend them. It's going to take 30 turns. And you head in this direction. Leventa has to go away. Yep, that's fine. We do need to spend some money to repair their plantation. I'm okay with that. That's a bug. We have a narrative choice. +1 warrior. I will grab the warrior because of these guys. So you still head down here for defense. You can grow. If we grow to here, we can snag the fish. That'll let us grow fish. No one's making any culture yet, so it's fine where it is. Next. Damn. God damn flooding. Try to get them out of territory. I did say I'd prefer... There is room for another city down here. Heal. Purchase. No. Alright. Yeah, look. 1-1. So we'll get our slingers relatively quick. And then... another warrior. And then this army, once this pops, will go clear out Levent. Step here. You have a shot? Yes, you're dead. Great. Oh shit, dude! For the water? Here, head here. So we're gonna make full use. Rest. What? Yeah. Build fortifications, then step 1 down and build a fortification here, I think. Okay. So we can grow this city yet again. And again, once that altar is built, this is 2 food and 1 production. But we want the food first. So we'll grab this food. Again, now we'll put it in here. Well, 0.1? I think golden happiness is better right now. Got another warrior. Alright, we'll start knowing... Yeah. Yeah, see, 2, 5, 6 turns. That feels like a good lineup. And then we focus on production buildings. Saw pit, altar, into the fishing quay. That feels good. Maybe a galley or 2, just to explore the water. I don't think we need another colonist yet. Yeah, he died. Damn it. Next turn.
Do nothing which is
Great. So there's our warrior. There's our army dude. We got 2 turns for another warrior. But we can do this step here. Grab him, step here. Yeah. This town can grow. We grab the fish. We go to resource allocation. This is 2 food, 2 oh, I need the happiness. But this is 3 food. So this in here, not the worst. We can choose another civic. So we've got discipline, we've got mysticism. Now we go into Carthage. Do we want the Dockyard first for gold and food, or Cathon for production? And I think the answer to that... What's the masteries? That's not too bad. Buildings on coast. That's actually... That is huge. Oh, to the capital by 3. That's still good. Then the Sicilian Wars, gold from mining towns and food towns increase. +2 settlement limit. Cavalry increase. And codex slot increase. With trade outpost focus. Interesting. Next turn. Alright, we have some gold. You rest there. So, we want a fishing quay. The fishing quay has to go here. We don't have a choice. So now this will grow that much faster. Then I think the altar. Right? Production, happiness. Granary's not bad. We'll see. Now, here's an interesting thought. If you step here... Yeah, and then we focus on that. Next turn. Can you step here? Pack him up, yes. And then go up here. So we've got our army. We'll focus on these guys and then a slinger, and we'll see what we get for buildings after. You rest, because this is a choke point. So we're befriending you. That feels fine, honestly. I think there's another town down here that we're probably going to have to delete. So we can settle one more settlement down here. Yeah, we're in a lot of tundra. Alright. But tundra gives us culture. They're not useless. Yep, I want you here. Oh! That's in range. That is huge, you rest.
He was the first.
Perfect. Now we'll grab Masonry 2. Rest. Step here. Can we pack you up now? Wait. Oh, you get Why do you have a colonist? Interesting. I didn't know they could pack up colonists. Alright, he's going to war against La Venta. We unpack everything but the colonist. Then 3, 2, 1 in here somewhere. So if we take a look at this, it's gonna be in here. Maybe even right here. Because that gets us this. 1, 2, that allows us to expand to here. From here, we can easily get into these mountains for culture and science. Oh, yeah. We might take a city inland, but we want definitely coastal cities. Because we're Carthage. Step 1. Pop the radar. There. Oh, but they like... So they don't like us. They do like us, but we kind of need to delete him. I will add influence, so that's going to shave off 6. That leaves 60. We can grow this town. I mean... Yeah. So now, if we go to resource allocation, this is 3 happiness. Throw that in there for now. Narrative choice. Sell the show. I'm going to grab the science because we're boosting our mastery, and that was a huge boost. This is here, 3, 2. Yeah, we settle here on the if we can settle on the navigable river. That's your best spot. Oh, because it is a navigable river. Decisions. Can we... Okay, we can't unpack. So we have to be on ground to unpack. We'll step here. I feel bad for wiping them out, but that one more city down here, like here-ish, gets me quite a bit of terrain. Or maybe even over here. Like, this we could turn into eventually a city. This we could turn into a city. Maybe we just leave this a town. And we don't worry about how much space it's taking up. We can grab this. 3, 2... So we like here. Actually a pretty good settlement spot. But if we settle here, this has to go away. Unfortunately. Manned units. Pop. Yeah, that's what it... And hide. Oh, boy. Yeah, this town has to go away. This one can stay. But, alright, so if I go... Oh. Hold on. Can I... unpack you there. Step up. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I screwed this up. Alright. So stepping up ended my turn. Yes. I hope he doesn't die. Okay. Now, unpack you there. Unpack you here. Unpack you here. Okay, just the one. Heal you. You can't do anything. But he should take the hits. And he should take the hits. I think. If I'm doing this correctly. And you fortify. You're growing. All right, let's... 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can get the wine. But we do want to wrap around to here. Yeah, but we have to build the districts around to here. And we're building a fishing quay. If I build that there. Yeah. It's gonna... And then the monument for each mountainous terrain. Yeah, so a mountain... Okay, so this being here allows me to build there. So do we want monument science? Or science... Well, no, science is production. So science here, monument here is better. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. I hope I've done this correctly. I might have screwed up. I'm not gonna lie.
Sailing quickly forth, we passed a country burning with fires and fragrance, from which streams of flames fell into the sea. He was the first to construct a wall, 80 miles.
Okay. We need to purchase a unit. Give me that slinger. No. Okay. So, Chthon is production. For each adjacent... So, if we build the quay here, it's 5. If we build the Chthon here, it's a decent boost. So, I think we do the altar quay. We bought a slinger. We'll hold off on that. Okay. Choose a civic. View tree. We grab Wisdom of Tanit next. Ranged naval unit. And how does she work again? So when we complete a civic mastery, we get +2 science. When we complete a science mastery, we gain we'll gain... Right. So we completed this, so we got a boost to culture. Oh, 2, not 5. So now we grab writing, because we have a spot for science right there, which gives us a spot for culture, is the way I'm looking at it. We do not have a defenseless settlement. He's gonna move in, and then we can go on combat. Alright. Fire. Attack. Really? No shots? Oh, shit. And then just disperse. Great. Huge science boost. A promotion available. Take maneuver, because we're going to need it. You head there. You deploy here. And then if we take a look... Okay, so we can't settle on navigable, but we can settle here or here. I don't think I want to settle next to a volcano. 1, 2, 3. That still gives us the camels, the gold, the wine, the camels here, salt here. 1, 2. The horses. I think we miss out. Hold on. We settle here. 1, 2, 3. We miss out on the dates and the gypsum. I'm okay with that. We've got a narrative choice. Great. We've got an attribute point. We're going to take the +5 combat strength. Because we need it right now. We can step you forward 1, so now they'll get bonuses. And then you actually need to rest. And the slinger kind of needs to go here. I stepped in the wrong spot. Alright, so we took care of La Venta. And our colonist, I think, is going right here. So we're going to throw that colonist right there. I feel like that's just a good spot. Okay. I'm not going to throw in any more support, so we've met Napoleon. Because we're going to beat him by 20 turns. And he doesn't know about him, but we are wiping out Ara for another colony. You can head this way. We've wiped out Olmec. They're retreating. You? They must be from Almond. Oh, shit. Nope, we're building that altar. Okay, if they're retreating... Slinger here. You do need to rest. And he needs to go here. You rest. The slinger should be able to hold. So I guess this is... priority. Great, and now we'll grab the mastery. Because science feeds on itself. We have a narrative choice. Great library legacy path. Build 2 more brickyards. Give her space to work. I'm gonna grab the happiness. Choose production. So the library can go here quite happily. Which means the monument Then if we grab this, that's production and food. Wow. Kill the slingers. I think he's rested. And then head in this direction. I hope I'm doing this correctly. Yep, you're headed here. Then we'll pop him. Okay, so, yeah. Using this guy to kill these guys and then pick on these guys. Great. Grab the culture. We got 5 turns. No need to dump into that. We're going to annihilate you, the slingers. And take you. We will pop out a slinger there and head you guys in this direction. And this slinger can head here. You can found this city. So you get a growth bonus. Definitely want this in capital. We want the food. Okay, now if we take a look at resources. Okay. We'll put dates in here. Wait, can dyes? Oh, alright. Oh, is this not connected? It might need a fishing quay. Okay, whatever. Okay. So this is food. If we build an altar here, this is food and production and dyes. Let's grab this. Oh, we need to repair the plantation. That's a priority. We need brickyards. We do need the granary. You need the altar. Yeah. Okay. Resource. Okay, so now I don't think we need the culture boost. I think I'd rather have the golden happiness. Take them out. You help defend this. You head down here. And we're gonna need to build a navy. So this is in 3. So once this is placed, we can queue up. Oh, wait. No. Sorry. Fishing. Ooh. Oh, let me read this again. Each adjacent coastal terrain. Each adjacent navigable river. Each adjacent. Yeah, so it's not going to get the wonder. And this is each adjacent urban district. Oh. Maybe we do want this first, then. Because district here, that will eventually get a bonus. Maybe a 1 to here or a 1 to here. You know what? Let's go ahead. I think it's, whether it's here or here, I think it's going to be 5. So let's do the Cathon first. And then a fishing quay here. And then something here to sneak. This is a huge culture. This is good culture. This is much better. Science is perfectly fine right where it is. So I think you want to use the Antiquity Age to try to spread out. Hey. Okay. I have the reputation influence. I'm going to go ahead and pop that. So we're at least friendly with him. You rest. You come in here. You're headed south. You go here. Did you build... You know what? Build fortifications. Yes. Okay. Okay. 2 more turns. I feel like I'm doing 10, 14. Wow, we got a huge gold lead. I'm proud of that. So I think we're doing fine. Next turn.
He who finds
Great.
more joy.
Change policies. Survey at this point might be better. Yeah. So we want to try to befriend you. And choose a civic. Civic mastery gives it. Well, we don't. Well, it gives us +2 science. Gate of all nations should not be underestimated. We'll do the Carthage civics. The question is, do we do the mastery first? Yeah, we do the masteries first. That's +4 science. Oh, actually, go ahead and fortify. Here's the altar. It doesn't matter where we put this, but there's potentially 3 here, so create that urban district. So there's production, science, right, and then once this is built, the fishing quay can be queued up there, and then we can grab a lot of coastal tiles, and the monument. Once the library is built, the monument can actually go here and get a +1, 2, 3 from all the mountains. Here, yeah, we need at least 200. I don't know if he can attack boats. We're gonna go down to here, rest up, and then... someone else beat me to the wonder. Great. Oh, the Great Stelly. Okay, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get any wonders. On the easiest setting, you will snag the wonders. You definitely need a fishing quay. And it has to go... Well... Hold on. So, a Chthon here potentially has a lot of urban districts. Oh, hold on. So what are the... I'm always going to check this. The bonuses are... coastal terrain, resources, and wonders. So a Chthon here is pretty good. So I think a fishing quay... here's not a bad grab. Okay, you can grow a city. See, 2 food, 1 production, 2 food. We're gonna throw something there. 3 food there is better. Here, see now look, 4, 3, 3. Salt. Ooh. Is salt universal? Let's find out. No. So I will throw this in here. So this will be salt production. We'll pull the food out of here and throw it into here. And I think... Great. Now... stacking culture is worth it. That did give us economic, right? So we have an economic. We're working on science. We'll probably get at least 1 point in military. I don't know if we'll get any in culture, because we need a wonder. We get a city-state bonus. All free civic. Or... So we know we're going to be... So this right now is plus... Let me grab the free civic.
Do nothing which is of no
So we got...
use.
Civic 2? Yes, so we got a mastery. So that got us a science point, which actually isn't bad. And a narrative choice. Culture. Let's grab the 25 culture. Now that's 3 turns. Another narrative choice. A codex. I'm going to grab the codex so we can start working towards the science. You're headed down to here. You're resting. Okay. 7 and 7. God, our productions. I think I need to start grabbing some production tiles. So next turn we can start befriending them. They're being... Oh no, this is us. Oh, no, we're pink. Oh, Samarkand would be a good one too. I think them first. These guys are going to cost more because I think they're angry with us. No, okay. Okay, next turn. Step 1. Pop this. Okay, didn't get anything. Yeah. What is the unique district again? Unique quarter. Oh, it just gives us extra resources. Okay. It's a free camp. Okay. Unpack. Warrior there. Yeah, next turn. We met Napoleon.
He who finds more
So that,
joy in
more
an
science.
urban dwelling will the spoken word.
Buildings on coast. So if it's on the coast, well, we are about to go to war. So I will get rid of this, and I'll grab honor. He needs to rest. We've met Napoleon. We will spend 20.
Sur cette
So
terre
we
pour déterminer
start
le sort du
friendly.
monde.
Ah,
So he dislikes... the greatest number of naval units. Oh, he's gonna hate us. So we have to prepare for war for him. So culture... mining town. We don't have towns. I do appreciate the settlement limit, but... the Oracle Code of Laws, so we can start trading, I think. Or Mastery. What's Mastery? Now we'll grab Code of Laws. It's gonna take a while, unfortunately. Choose a tech. I think we have to grab Irrigation. So we can grow faster. And then we look at currency, or bronze working. We have a celebration. We're not making infantry units anymore. So I will grab the science. Thus giving us Roll towards purchase. So, hold on. I do this. So before it was like 200. So potentially it shaved off 20 gold. So the altar, it can't go on a coastal river, but granaries, saw pits, and brickyards can. Okay. Yep, we're fine. We don't have it. We can't have any other cities. You can head here. Rest. Next turn. Rest. Okay, he is healing. I was worried he wasn't healing. So for 170, before I forget, we're gonna befriend you. This does mean Machiavelli. God.
Niccolò Machiavelli.
Has to be
In
neutral.
qual modo potrete voi ser...
Step once, pop this, then head this way, I guess. Okay. Oh, I'll click next turn and then we'll end. We're on turn 50? Jesus. Alright, so this should be the next turn. This should be enough to disperse these guys. Wanda? Don't know where they are. You can take care of this. But we're in it. I think we're in a good position. Our science is leagues above. So we're making the science. We are struggling with culture. We are struggling with production. There's a huge culture bonus there we're going to snag. We do need to crank production. So we're like, after I get irrigation, I'm thinking barracks. Into the barracks mastery. You can hold off on this. Villa wouldn't hurt. Yeah. Definitely bronze working, and then we have to choose either currency into engineering, or... I think, so bronze working, mastery, currency, and then we decide which one of these we want. Lighthouse is a really good grab. Especially considering how many coastal... Well, I guess we only have one coastal city right now. But, in the exploration age, city, town. Town's out here, city, you know what I mean? But we are done for the day. We are 50 turns as Ada Lovelace, playing as Carthage. And this will probably be two-ish. Well, this will probably be another one long video, I think. I can't really cut it up into 2 videos. Yeah, we're fine on science. Can do better. We're okay on culture. We need to get that up. So, like, looking, like, there's a culture building potentially here or here. There is good culture in here, but we can't get to it. That's the thing. Right? We can't have cities. We only get one city in this age. So we're looking at making a lot of towns. Cranking that growth and production. That sort of thing. So in the following age, we can catapult ourselves into a huge culture science thing with lots of production in gold to back it up. I think that's a good plan with her. We are so far ahead of science. Culture could use some work. It's going to be difficult, but I think we can do it. Again, thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Best is come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.